And it looks like up front today we have Delaney and Ruth. Ruth, one of the staples at forward of this team, sometimes coming off the bench, but she's always up in the formation. Today, Delaney, normally a defender up there, as they've cycled quite a few. Probably almost everybody has taken the turn at forward on this Bryan women's soccer team.
Yeah, I talked to coach today, and they're going with a 4-3-3. Just looking to win the battle in the midfield, get forward.
Looks like, hard to tell right now, it looks like Moore would be the left wing, if I'm not
So that would be
mistaken.
the left winger. Hannah Miller kind of playing the number 10 role, kind of sitting right behind that lead forward, trying to set her up, being the playmaker.
Then I guess Delaney would be your typical center forward striker.
Yeah.
Nice header there, pulled off by Hannah Miller up the line. Moore has a beat on it, goes out of bounds for a Union throw-in. And a big boot there, going to be met by Kaylee Ridley. Ball actually stays in bounds. Ryan Fair kind of in dangerous territory, going to need to get it to the keeper. She does, just in time. Pankhurst will clear up the middle of the field. And Pankhurst's able to swallow that one up for a, what would you call this, Josh? Just a
punt.
Yeah, punt.
Yeah.
Macy able to get it to Campbell. Looks like they're going with the long run here. It'll be Ruth Fish dogging up the right side. Pretty good pressure being applied by Zoe Shepard. Ruth has possession right now. It looks like Ruth's going to get a cross opportunity. Union does a pretty good job there.
Good sign there, though, as that ball gets out wide. As she presses up the field, you see 3 Bryan players in the box. That's key because it doesn't matter if you play that ball in and there's no one there to play it. So good work right there, getting up the field for the Lions.
Looks like we will have a corner kick opportunity. Going to be Macy Moore taking it from the left wing. Josh, you do our set pieces here.
Yeah, so we're going to have a in-swinger here is what it looks like. Set up, I'm going to guess back post comes in low, not able to get on it, but it looks like it's going to bounce back to her. She plays it into the mixer, and the goalie's able to get it. One of those things where that sun is, that's not a bad play right there. Getting that ball up in the air. The sun was kind of directly in the keeper's eyes. You know, maybe she doesn't quite catch that cleanly, and it bounces the right way, so. Oh, good little back heel there.
Very nice work from the Lady Lions attack. Gebhard trying to find some feet, just gets past Brown.
That ball took a little errant bounce there at the end.
Yeah.
Brown was all over it, and it just kind of popped over her foot.
Got about 5 minutes of time passed here. Sitting at a 0-0 ball game. Both teams had some runs. Both teams done well on defense so far. Looks to be a competitive ball game for the future. Union will try to go long. Ooh. Nice job by Ryan Fair. That gets by. Might be trouble if she wasn't offsides. Nice job from Fair there. That looks to be center back position. Hard to tell right now.
Fair. Yeah, that's what it looks like, just how they're set up. It looks like Brown is going to play that left back position.
Yeah.
Oh, good close down right there.
Pressure applied by Miller there. Union College getting it back. Looks like they might put something together here as they're slicing up the middle. Good clearance there by Campbell Brown. Union will have the throw in. So both of these teams, Josh, come in the game. They need a win for sure. Both teams probably on the verge of the conference tournament, making that when that goes down in a few weeks. I believe that is the week of October 28th, if memory serves correctly. So they come in. It's a big game. Both need a win just to squeak into the playing game, more than likely.
Good work right here. Good touch. She's going to be able to connect on it. Ruth with good work right there, forcing that ball back. As Macy's going to look to add a little pressure.
Looks like they might have something here.
Yeah, the press is on. Kind of Union's able to break it and get the ball up about midfield.
Really going to clear up the right side. I think ball's still in play. It is.
That's what it looks like.
Gebhardt's got a chance here. She's going over the middle.
And
foul goes for Bryan. Maybe a warning there?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Ball went out of bounds. They didn't call it on the field.
Yeah, but I felt like.
No, we got a kick here.
No, we got a free kick, so.
Interesting turn of events there. It looked like she pointed towards Ruth, but then indicated that the possession was still with Bryan. See a
good ball in.
Long ball from Ridley. Moore gets a foot on it, not able to do anything with it. We'll see Union now up the field. Looks like they're going to try to play it up the line here. Oh, this is going to be over the head of Haley Brown. Union in position up the line. Lindy Arsenault. Textbook work on defense. Union's still going to get a shot off. And Morgan Pankratz there with the waiting arms.
And
that might be good. That might be really good. Up the field. If Moore can possess it, they can do something. Over to Hannah Miller.
Oh, good one back.
They'll get it through.
Oh,
yeah. I thought it might be.
If she lets that ball go, I think Macy is onside.
Yep.
But if you make an attempt at the ball,
yep,
whether you get it or not, they're going to pull that flag up for offsides.
Good call by the official there. Lady Lions with the cleanest chance of the day so far. And directly after this, I'm actually being replaced for the day. It'll be Josh Muncie and Jordan Day, two huge soccer fans, English soccer fans, but soccer fans in general. They'll be on the men's call for a battle for first place, the Union men versus the Bryan men. Whoever claims it will claim top spot in the AAC conference. Come check it out. I'm sure they'll do the sport a lot more justice than I can, and that is directly after. I believe it is at 7:30?
Yeah, 7:30. I'm not exactly sure.
It'll be directly following this game, following a 30-minute warm-up session. Pretty excited for that one, Josh. I'm actually excited. I'll be in the stands.
Yeah,
for that one.
You get a chance to watch the game, not have to call it and wonder what's going on. It'll be fun to watch. It should be a great game.
Oh, yeah.
Just as this one should be a great game as well.
Any Bryan students, if you're sitting in your dorm rooms, what are you doing?
Yeah, you
come
need
on
to get
down
out here.
Come on down. The game is free for you. Come on down. Come down right now. Support the men and women's soccer teams.
Oh, good. Good dummy right there, letting that ball roll. Bryan able to get back on it.
Looks like they're going to try to play it up the line. Pass didn't have quite enough on it. Both teams favoring up the line play. It's something we've seen consistently from Bryan. Union looks to almost looks to be solely up the line. They haven't really gone up the middle. Chances haven't presented themselves just yet.
Yeah, talking to Coach Tom before the game, he was very adamant about they like to
might be in offsides here more.
The flag stays down.
Yep.
And we're going to get a corner kick out of that.
Yeah, not bad. Good job staying on sides there. Pretty good defense by Union, able to close that gap quickly. I thought Moore was going to get more of a clean look at it than she did.
Yes, we'll have another Moore going to take another set piece. Last time we went front post. Let's see what happens here. Just on the eye test, it looks like we might have an advantage in the air.
Go front post again. Union with
right
a quick
there.
Clearance. Lindy Arsenault rushing to get over it. Union defender applying pressure. Bryan able to win it. Macy Moore will cross it. Delaney Gebhard took
Good
a
play.
touch. Yeah,
Good play right there.
it was.
Now
Great
we just
chances.
Stop the counter.
Get Ruth Fish up the field battling with number 10.
That would be Shaylin Bentley.
Shaylin Bentley. I've got a roster. Oh, it's behind me. And we'll get a foul. I believe that's going to go against Campbell Brown.
Good work right there defensively by the Lions.
Yep.
Getting back. It's always tough when you have a set piece. You bring your defenders up, and anytime the other team can get the ball, they're looking to counterattack that.
Yeah, I think that might be a handball. Oh no.
No, I think offsides maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it. I mean, it was close.
Yeah.
I don't think it was intentional by any means. That's where my mind went first. I didn't see him raise the flag over here, so maybe just. I don't know.
Could have been a foul call.
Yeah. Macy Moore's got a good run at it. Looks like she's going to run out of time as it'll go to the keeper. She'll play it up the line to Estrella Guerrero. Nicely done by Cecilia Mize. A big point of emphasis for this Bryan women's team. Will get the foul on Union. And Bryan now with the ball in a dangerous position here.
Yeah, this is a place you can really work the ball in.
Yeah, I believe they had a practice where all they did was work on receiving high balls into headers and first touches. And Miller going to throw one in there. Has a good chance on goal. Ooh. Good save there by the goalie.
Yeah.
Is Santo.
Once again, that sun, you never know right there.
Got to throw it in. Pretty good foot on it. It got all the way back to that line.
Shot on target. Not sure if that's how they'll stat it as Miller wins the ball back there. Oh, great ball. And offsides again for Moore.
It's tough. I think she may have been a few inches in front of the last defender there. And we'll see Guerrero take the free kick for Union. She'll boot it away up the middle. Ryan Fair there to meet it. Another great header. You can hear the cheers coming from the bench and Coach Tom Hossel. Dogged pressure being applied by Mize. Forces the errant touch. Ball kind of being kicked around between the two teams right now in the middle.
Yeah, it took a while for the ball to leave the circle there. Just seemed to kind of pinball in there.
Yeah, we'll see a handball call there, yeah. Call goes against, I think that was Lindy or Ruth over there on the far side. Oh, Union might have a chance here. The shot, the goal from number 26. That's Alberta Urinci.
Yeah.
And what a strike with the right foot from Union Commonwealth. Kind of a fluke bounce over there to her. She made the most of the opportunity and put it home for a 1-0 Bulldog lead. Yeah, you see Tom Hossel encouraging.
Yes.
Kind of reminding his team that was a fluke bounce. Is it just she was kind of in the perfect spot.
Yeah, we've definitely had the more attacking chances.
Yep.
So let's see if we can just kind of battle back, kind of even this up, and then let our advantage run through for the rest of the game.
I know possession can be a misleading stat in soccer, but it does feel like the possession that we've had has been meaningfully more important than them so far.
Yep. A possession, it's a two-way sword because there's having the ball and then there's being threatening with the ball.
Right.
As outside of the one chance they had, Union hasn't really been threatening with the ball. We've had a few good looks. As we get this throw in, play it back over to Moore. And
Union.
She's going to win another throw in here.
Sylvester just doing the best she can there to keep that one out of her team's box and not reward it with a corner kick. This will go for the Bulldogs. Nice job there from Ryan Fair to stop that run at Colden at Strax. Fair's done a pretty good job from that center back spot. She's moved around the formation quite a bit.
Yeah, she's had a really, really solid performance so far.
It'll be Urinchi. Good tackle there by Fair. Clean tackle, went for the ball. Big fan of the slide tackle as a casual soccer admirer.
Oh, yeah. The coach in me, every time you see someone leave their feet, you're like, oh, just please be a good one. Because it's one of those, if you miss, it's almost a guaranteed yellow card.
Yes, it is. Fair does a nice job. The attack comes from number 23. Believe that is
going to be Miranda Cardona.
Yeah, I don't know where my second page went, to be honest with you, Josh. But we'll get to that later.
Macy working hard to win this ball back. That ball's kicked up the field.
Wonderfully done by Hannah Miller there to win possession. Ruth Fish up the field.
If she can keep it in, she's going to get to it first.
There it is. Union probably just going to have to clear that one for a corner.
So now we're going on the opposite side of the field. So we'll see if we have a left-footed in-swinger. So it looks like we're going to have an outswinger here from Ruth. We've done a good job of getting the ball up the field along the sides and running into it. Good ball.
No one there to meet it. Looks like Delaney Gebhard has possession for the moment. It'll be a Bryan Lyon throw-in. She never touched the ball.
Yeah. Good job just shepherding it out. Let's get back into play. Another throw-in for the Lions. Is Rosalinda over there to take it? A lot of this game seems to be played in the Bryan half of the field, which is good.
Yeah, they have Union doesn't really have a way to keep possession through that midfield, or it hasn't looked like it so far. So Bryan's been able so far to dominate possession, and they've been able to dominate possession in a way that it keeps it on their offensive end. Unfortunately for them, so far the chances that they have had up the middle have been called offsides.
And Union able to gain possession for the moment as they play it up right back to Bryan.
And Fair's going to throw one in there. Good header by Schweitzer.
Ooh.
Oh, man, that's going to be a foul. Yeah, definitely. Threw her body in there. That's Reyes. Whenever you see that, somebody just interjecting their body into a space like that, that's clearly owned by another player. You know it's going the other way. See some players with pennies warming up for the Lady Lions side right now. And she was trying to get that up the middle. She might have just kept that and taken it as far as she could go.
As they're going to force this ball all the way back. Rosalinda not able to quite control it. It's hard. That ball's spinning, bouncing. You never know which way it's going to go for the Union throw in here. They will play it out back to the Lions for a throw in.
Nicely done there by Gebhard. See it on the far side of the field. Well, we've got a moment. We'll do a few housekeeping things. A big shout out today. This broadcast not possible without the help of the guy on the camera, the guy that's turning it right now, Chris Alford. Chris, we appreciate you, buddy. I'm sure all the people do at home. We heard you. We heard we only do the men's broadcast, but truthfully, we just need someone to come run the camera. So shout out to Chris. And if there's anybody else that wants to do it on any given day, feel free. Yeah, that's got to be a foul on Union there. And another thing, this broadcast also not possible without our lovely sponsor, El Toro. You see him up in the top right corner there, El Toro in Dayton, Tennessee, the best Mexican restaurant in town. Josh, on the volleyball broadcast, you claimed you were going to go. Did you go?
No, I went home.
I knew it.
Went home.
I knew it.
I ate in the calf right before the volleyball game, so I wasn't that hungry.
It looks like we've got a good ball coming in. Just a little long. Ball still in doubt. It's going to be cleared by Union. But, yeah, El Toro in Dayton. I know I've been 2 times in the last week. Check it out by the Wendy's and United Grocery Outlet. You will not be disappointed, and we'll see you there.
Chris, you been to El Toro yet? No, not yet. Union's going to play this ball up the middle. Good pressure by the center backs, one on each side there, forcing that ball back as Union's going to try to reshuffle, get back in. Coming up on about 21 minutes left in the half.
Kim Brown going to clear up the right side line. Looks like that one will just roll out of bounds in front of the assistant referee. Union College, or Commonwealth, excuse me. They used to be Union College. They are Union Commonwealth with the throw-in.
Looks like we're going to have a sub here for the Lions, it looks
It's,
like.
Elizabeth
Scott.
Yeah, normally a starter received a red card in the Johnson game, and I was actually at that game. I was doing stats. It was very, very questionable. Definitely deserved a yellow, but the explanation for the red card, just not something I thought she did. We'll see Liz go in at the front of the formation, replacing Fish, so she'll be in that right winger spot. Fair's going to play it back to the goalkeeper, Pankratz. And pressure being applied. She's able to get it up the line to Arsenault. Yeah, so I know you weren't there, Josh, so I'll describe it. You can tell me what you think. So ball gets played over top. Johnson makes a great run at it. Elizabeth goes for the tackle. Definitely makes contact with the opposing player. She gets the red because they said she was the last one back, but it looks like she was definitely not the last one back. So tough call.
Yeah, there's a phrase. Have you ever heard of dogzo?
I have not, no.
So it's denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. So referees will say that, like you watch more and more of European soccer. They give you some of the feeds between the referees, and you will hear them saying dogzo, 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 which is basically saying that if the foul doesn't occur, is there a clear chance at goal? And if that's the case, that's where the red card comes into play more than the actual foul itself. As we did a nice little nutmeg over there. But great recovery.
It's Ridley. Good job.
Clearance by Ridley.
Pankratz will get on top of that one. Looks like she'll attempt the throw. Read really well by Urenchi. Union with possession. Kind of seen a switch in this last 10 minutes. We've got 18 minutes on the clock. We have seen Union control it more in their third of the field. over these
Oh,
last
good
10 minutes. Good
ball.
run.
Oh,
Union goalkeeper
keeper.
going to have to come out. Good awareness there.
Yeah.
Man, without that, that is.
That's a goal scoring
Yeah,
opportunity right there. That's
definitely.
what we got to keep doing.
Yeah.
We've had some success with it already. Good job right there by Haley Brown. Haley's kind of had her hands full. It seems like Union has tried to attack up this right side most of the match. They're going to play that ball into the box. It finds the ground off the half volley wide.
It was Cardona with a leg on it once again over there from the left side. That was dangerous.
That it was. As we were going to get another sub here.
Sabo.
Carmen in.
Oh, sorry, Carmen Verdell, not Ted.
Yes.
Yeah, excuse me.
She's going to come in for Macy Moore. She's done a lot of running so far in this match.
Yeah, got to be a foul there. Yeah.
Great touch right there. Get a little separation, try to chase it. You can't just push them.
See the referee instructing how to avoid a foul in the next opportunity. Front of Union's line, kind of calling like, "Hey, where's the where's the press when the ball's in the goalkeeper's hands like that?" Didn't look like they had any there. Union kind of moving it around their midfield right now.
Hannah Miller's been all over the pitch today.
Yeah,
putting in some work.
it's very tough. I believe you called that the 10 position. That's
the number 10 position.
Yeah, that's got to be the hardest spot on the field. It's just an all-encompassing.
In
spot.
terms of travel, what you have to do.
Yeah.
Because you're also part of the defense, but you're also crucial in the offense. So not much time off. Good block there by Campbell. As that ball's going to stay in, it looks like, and they're going to play it in.
Job there by Ridley. The ball will be to Elizabeth Scott. She'll mess around with it for a second, try to find Miller in the middle. Looks like Miller boxed out there well by Schweitzer.
And then I think Miller kind of got on her foot a little bit there for the free kick for Union. Got about 15 minutes left in this first half. It'd be really nice to come back and level this thing up coming into halftime.
Definitely. Big momentum builder, and, you know, just it's a mental thing. You go down any points on the scoreboard, or in this case goals, in any sport. It's just, you know, it's nice to go in with it evened up rather than even being 1-0 down. Looks like we'll get another substitution, number 14. It'll be Gavin. I don't know where our last name just escaped. Davis. Gavin Davis. Looks like she'll sub in for Campbell.
Yeah.
Looks like move Delaney back.
Yeah, they're gonna move Delaney to the 6.
Davis will move up to the head of the formation.
Yeah, she'll kind of play that number 9 role.
And yep, foul against Union. Looks like I believe that's number 6. I believe that's Sanchez that kind of got too far over her skis and knocked Miller to the ground there. And a good boot there going into the box.
Ooh.
Man, looks like that went off the arm of a
I think
Union
it was
college player.
I think it was a shoulder.
Okay. Almost disaster there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
I think she was just trying to get out of the way of that ball.
Yeah, and she was in the box. So if that goes off the hand, it's a penalty. Good control right there.
As we'll see a little switch as Liz moves to the 9, Gavin to that outside wing spot. And Union going to have a sub here. It'll be Deontay Del Pesh out of St. Vincent and Grenadiers, I believe.
Yes. That is if I'm not mistaken, a CONCACAF opponent of the U.S. soccer team.
Caribbean island.
Yeah.
Believe. I don't want to sound ignorant here, but I believe it is one of the smaller Caribbean islands.
Yes.
Two headers back to back.
Great
leads
ball.
to a run up the line. Verdell chasing. Does she keep it inbounds?
She does.
Does for the moment. She'll get it back middle of the formation. It'll be Delaney Gebhard getting it to Kaylee Ridley. Over to Hannah Miller. Bryan in striking distance. Now they'll play it up to Elizabeth Scott. Eliz with the goal-scoring opportunity.
Ooh.
What a save by Isanto.
Great play right there by the lines. That's what we got to keep doing right there.
Yeah.
Just we've had the chances. We'll get one of them.
Yep.
You know.
Verdell up the line. I tell you, Urinchi has been a real problem.
She
jumping in a
has.
ton of passing lanes, no matter where it is. It can be back here in this half, or it can be right near the goal. She has just been a real problem for all these Lady Lions that have attempted passes around her today.
As Gavin's not able to catch up with that one, so it'll be a Union throw. We got some subs coming in.
It's the mentioned Del Pesh for Union and Lena Viserius, I believe, out of Germany.
Yes.
And
Sarah Horton, I
Yep.
believe,
she'll
for
probably slide in that midfield if I had to. She'll probably slide in Hannah Miller's spot.
yeah, probably a like-for-like swap right there.
Yeah.
Sarah, local from Dayton.
Yeah. I believe there's 2 or 3 locals left.
Yeah, there's a lot of Cleveland, Athens, Ooltewah surrounding area.
Guess shout out the O. That is where I've resided for the past, my goodness, 20 years. Yeah, it's going to be a Bryan College throw-in. And I guess I technically am from Dayton right now.
Yeah, that's you got your apartment here.
Yeah, guess I moved up here. Don't know how they tricked me into doing that as we see the offsides. I'm just kidding. I love it.
As we get another sub looking to come in, it looks like Gianna Hilton will come in at some point.
Mm-hmm. Big boot coming in, met by Haley Brown up the line. Thank you,
Great
Tom. I
header.
forgot her name, and Tom just stepped in and reminded me there. As every time these girls get a header on the ball, you will hear their head coach
Yes.
giving them props. Urinchi going to play it up. A good ball there. The speed of Del Pesh on full display. Let's see what she's got for skill. The shot saved by Pankritz. A good one there on the near post. Good attempt for Union, though.
Yes. Good job by Morgan right there to get on that ball. Ooh.
This will be Cardona up the left sideline. Gebhard just able to win it from her. Just mano a mano. Gebhard comes out on top. Lady Lion's going to get the throw in. Another substitution for Union incoming. Does really feel pretty good out here today, Josh, I must say.
It does. It's a beautiful day.
Might get a little cold when the sun goes down.
I did bring some sweatpants
Yep.
just in case.
Good call.
Once again.
It looks like they're going to have a goal-scoring opportunity. Oh, man, sniffed out well by Kaylee Ridley. Haley Brown up the line. Looks like Bryan has a chance for the counterattack. Let's see what they do with it. And they'll go big boot up the line. That's going to hit the dugout of Union College. Or Commonwealth, excuse me. I got to stop doing that. they've been Union College for the 4 years that I was an undergrad here, and now they've switched it up on me.
And it doesn't help that it stays UC.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, it's the exact same. Yeah.
As Jennifer Reyes comes out for Union Commonwealth.
That was Ghana Hilton that checked in out of St. Lucia, another Caribbean island, CONCACAF opponent.
Yeah, you know, I saw Trinidad and Tobago on the roster as well. That brings back nightmares. That's who kept the U.S. men's national team from qualifying for a World Cup 2 cycles ago. So.
And we've also got Grenada on there as well, Jamaica. And I believe that's it for our opponents in the World Cup. Nice pass by Sarah Horton. Verdell looking to do something with it. Looks like she'll choose the long run for Elizabeth Scott. Can Scott win the ball? Scott bumps the Union defender off for the moment. As Santo able to dive on it. Scott wasn't able to get the best foot on it.
Good play.
Yep. Definitely a ton of chances here for the Lady Lions.
Between Macy Moore and Carmen Verdell over here on this left side, they've both played really well. Good touch right there. Just that little bit of a touch is what's going to allow Aaron to get on that and play that out. Or I'm sorry, Kaylee.
Got about 6:30 left in the first half.
Another Union sub coming. Looks like Mia Rainford.
Out of, is it Heswall?
Yes.
Looks like, oh man, just barely not able to get that to Verdell. Do you wish you lived in England? Do you wish that was a thing? I know you're a huge soccer fan.
I've been to England. It is bucket list to go to a Premier League game. Doesn't matter who's playing. I am a Manchester City fan. Would love to go to the Etihad, but I'd take Stamford Bridge. I'd take Old Trafford. You know,
the legendary spots of the EPL.
Villa Park, St. James for Newcastle. Some of those older historic stadiums that I would love to attend. I'm hoping that when the U.S. hosts the World Cup, I catch one of those games.
Actually, we found out the other day we were looking for a field to use after the hurricane came through, kind of messed everything up. We learned that one of the locations will be at Baylor High School on their turf field.
Really?
Apparently, nobody's allowed to play on their turf field until the World Cup comes through. So.
Well, I thought one of the rules was that it couldn't be turf.
That I don't know. I see. You say that, but I thought they were playing at MetLife as well.
Well, so, not to get too deep in the woods here, but another header from Haley Brown. She has been all over the place. So one of the requirements of these soccer fields for the World Cup that is kind of, you know, the field's a little bit bigger, and so some of the NFL stadiums have tight sidelines, and when you widen the field, there's not enough room. And so that's kind of why some other places are being looked at. But another thing is the grass. Soccer players like to play on natural grass, not artificial turf. And so what they do, this is crazy, is they grow the grass in a separate field and bring it in and place it over the turf of some of these stadiums. It's actually really fun to watch, like the fast version as Trinity Rutherford is going to check in.
Looks like she'll go to left back. Haley Brown sliding over to center back.
A lot of flexibility Coach Tom has over here in his back line that he can just kind of move people around. If you're wondering why I keep calling him Coach Tom, is because I cannot say his last name. So if I try, I'll get in trouble, if you know what I mean. So
got about 3 minutes left in the first period here. And Bryan had some chances. Union able to put one home so far. Really entertaining back and forth ball game from these ladies so far.
Well done, team. Come on, keep fighting. Great throw, Trinity.
Nicely
Oh,
done
great
from
job by
Rutherford.
Trinity.
Looks like Cecilia Mize will attempt to get it to somebody. Is the ball going? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Carmen was off.
She was a good
She's about a
person.
yard, 2 yards off.
She was a full person in front of the last Union defender there.
But you like the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
You know, you'd rather see that than her just kind of standing around waiting for something to happen. She's going to the game.
Heard Coach Tom earlier saying, "Don't be nice to Carmen," and I think what he meant is they're gonna give you a little encouragement to get off the ball. You should do the same.
Yeah. Union able to win this ball back. About 2 minutes left in this first half. Good defense there by Arsenault. Is that how you say it, Arsenault?
Arsenault, that is correct.
Arsenault.
Yeah, looks how it sounds.
Good work there by Delaney. Get that ball out.
Union has it in kind of an odd spot.
Is that going to be it? That's going to be a goal kick.
Wow. Union Commonwealth calling for a foul there. They don't see one. And the ball will be kicked by Pankratz.
Got about a minute left to try to make some magic happen here.
Got to boot this one deep. You got to put all your leg into this one. Just try to push it up the field. Hope something comes together.
Going to play it short. About 50 seconds left.
Well done over there on that left side. The battle going on between those two has been entertaining since DePeche checked in. Looks like Gavin Davis has a run on it. Yeah. Oh. We might get a card here.
Yeah, it looks
we
like
are
we're
going to get a card. We'll get a yellow card. It'll be number 28, Zoe Shepard. No, I didn't think we were going to get a card there.
No, yeah, that was a kind of a quick card there, too. I'm not sure if she's committed a foul yet.
She might have versus – no, I don't think she has, no.
Yeah. I think that's more of a – you look at the situation there.
Yeah,
set the tactical foul.
Set the tone foul.
Maybe that's what the call is there.
Yeah.
You know, very similar to what we talked about with the Dogzo and the red card.
Yeah.
You know, there was definitely an advantage for Bryan there, numbers-wise.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah, that probably worked out better for Union as they were able to kind of push the Lady Lions back. Gavin Davis throws a good ball into the box. Ball's still in play. Lady Lions need to get a shot off of this. They don't.
Got about 20 seconds left.
Trinity Rutherford puts a left foot on it. Haley Brown puts a right. And we'll just see that go to the goalkeeper, Asanto. Surely she'll waste most of this time and take the 1-0 lead at 2 halftime. And as she makes contact with that ball, the first half comes to a close. Union Commonwealth leading the Bryan College Lady Lions 1-0. Josh Muncie and myself are going to go get some fluids, rest our voices, and we'll be back for the second half right here on Bryan Lions Live. And we are back for the second half. Union Commonwealth, of course, holding on to that 1-0 lead. And we are ready to get back underway. Bryan College, of course, needing to win here pretty bad, looking to extend their season beyond that October 26th date. And you hear Coach Tom encouraging the troops, saying, we've got them already.
Yeah, we've got them against the ropes. You know, this is...
I feel like the ball's done everything but go in. I mean, that's, I guess that's as bluntly as I can put it. Looks like we've got a new face in for Bryan. Josh, you've got the Bryan roster. It's number 19. Looks like she's playing up here in this wing spot.
Yeah, that's going to be Madison Parker from Rome, Georgia.
Not too far down the road.
No.
Depeche in position. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's
I don't
contact
like
there.
that. No. She gonna...
Is that a penalty? I didn't see much in that.
I thought Delpech just fell.
Yeah. That's really what it looked like. It looked like just she lost her footing and
Oh, man.
but
Union
know.
gets a penalty in the box. It's going to be Pankratz to make a big play to almost save the day for the Lady Lions early in this second half. Delpech will be the attacker. And here she goes. She attacks. It looks for the right foot. Up that right middle. Finishes the penalty. And that was just a stoppage time. Union Commonwealth up 2-0 here off the PK. I didn't like it.
no, I didn't see much in that. Not much you could do. Like I told my guys yesterday when you were reffing our games, they say, Coach, you think that was a foul? I said, well, he called it a foul, so it was a foul. So,
And that's
you get rewarded the penalty. They're not going to change it. So
that's got to be something.
I think there was more contact right there
yeah,
than what we saw in the penalty. But
and that's just the unfortunate part about it. The way I look at it, Josh, is has any player who's ever suited up played a perfect game? Maybe besides pitchers in baseball, but even then they throw balls and they miss pitches and they get bailed out by their outfielders. So if no player in history has ever played a perfect game, then obviously no referee is ever going to ref a perfect game.
And that's one of those things. Like, is it awful? Yes. Is it part of the game? Yes.
Absolutely.
You just gotta, not let that affect you. 2 goals. We've had plenty of chances.
Yep.
So it's not crazy to think we can get back in this
Macy's
game.
going to take the shot.
Ooh,
just
close
over.
right there, just over the bar.
That's what you like to see, more shot attempts. They've had chances. Feels like at times they've kind of waited a little bit too long to get a foot on it. And Macy takes it upon herself right there, just over the bar. But it's just got to be one of those things. Now, it is a little bit more crushing in soccer, obviously, with the penalty than almost any other sport.
Yes.
Obviously. But it's kind of one of those things that it's kind of just a bad break. Like, you got to look at it as a bad break, and you have to respond as a team. We'll see what the Lady Lions are made of here.
They immediately have played well since the penalty, I will say. Like, I know it's only been a couple minutes, but really had pressure.
Look at the foul there. Number 4, Aaron Sylvester, the culprit.
So this is a good attacking position. About 25 yards out. it looks like is that Delaney
It'll be
over the ball, or is
Hannah on the ball. Delaney
Okay.
Delaney and Liz are kind of marking those two middle positions
Okay.
in the box. And Hannah will go over the top. Ooh, just over the bar once again.
As we're going to get a stoppage here.
We might.
I think Coach
little
Tom may
talk.
get a little talking to here.
Yeah. And, okay, so
Stern a little talking to
Yeah.
there for Coach Tom.
And we are ready to get back underway. Coach Tom, he's calling what he was talking about was he was saying the distance.
Wall.
Yeah, the wall was not 10 yards back from the kick. Wow.
Some jokes being had here between the two benches, and kind of over that, I think if I'm being honest, I think the referee is looking at, she's going back to the penalty there where she's upset.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's definitely something that in soccer you're afforded the chance because you can stop the game like that, and that is allowed. So honestly, I definitely don't mind her stopping the game and saying I will not be addressed because
there's nothing wrong with what she did.
Oh wow, Hannah Miller on a one-player run by herself. She'll lob the ball over the top up the right side, and is that going to be a corner?
No, that's going to be a goal kick.
Oh yeah, no, Liz got
Liz got the last touch. What was funny there is you see these referees have communication. Well, the one referee took his mic out and covered the mic to talk to Tom. So we all know what that means. So as Union's going to get this ball back into play here.
Well, good to see that we've everybody's spirits are still high, even with the score deficit.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Is how do you bounce back?
Have a run.
And it's really been good play from the Lions all game. It's crazy. They're just kind of going through us at this point, not even getting advantage calls.
Yeah, I would say the whistle probably won't swing the Bryan way for the remainder of this second half. And that is that's the human element of reffing.
Yes. It's only human nature, I think, to be that way.
Yeah. It's difficult because on the one hand, Coach Tom is, they're down 2-0 in a game they need. And then on the other hand, the official has to maintain full control of the field at all times, especially in soccer.
Yes. And it's hard because we've talked about this before in some of the men's games, like more than any other sport is the official in the action in soccer. Like, she's right there.
Yeah, we've seen a bunch of officials jump over balls while we've been up here.
It's probably the best spell of possession Union has had in this second half here.
Wow, we got a run going from Rainford. She'll cross in, nobody home as Pankratz able to secure that one. About 37:30 left in the second half. Oh, good possession control by the Lions.
Oh, good ball. Will it get through? Ooh, good play right there.
Ball still in question. Looks like we'll get the shot attempt. A deep one. Santo has to go upstairs to grab that one. And Lady Lions are all over the Union goal.
Yes.
Just have not broken through yet.
Sometimes right there as a player, when your coach has your back, it's a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not hanging you out there. They are fighting for you. You see that a lot in baseball. You know, a
Yeah,
lot of times managers just get ejected just because they're sticking up for their guy.
Right. Of course, in that game, you don't really the manager decisions are all schematic. They're not so much play to play. It's more on the players in baseball.
Yes. I always have a saying that the manager's job ends when the lineup card's been filled out.
And it looks like Shepard is going to have to let her go as she was holding her, trying not to pick up that second yellow card. No card comes out so far. Ball still in Lady Lion possession, and it'll be cleared. And by the look on your face, Josh, I would say that you would have liked something to come out there, or at least a whistle.
At least give us the advantage, like show that is a foul.
It's like Brown will cross with the left foot. Oh, good header performed by Schweitzer.
Yeah, but only as far.
Oh, Delaney Gebhardt's going to take a crack at it. Another shot on goal. And Asanto has had her hands full here today, or in the second half.
You know, one thing to watch going forward here is, so by rule, the keeper is supposed to only possess the ball for 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the end of the first half, she maintained possessions with 13 seconds left on the clock.
I was going to say 12, 13.
And I did just see the ref there as she gained possession. Look at her watch.
And we'll get a new ball. Get a new ball, a replacement ball, I guess. I believe there was a conversation about pressure is what I heard.
I think they asked to put a little air in it.
See if that makes a difference. Oh, yeah, there you go. Used to playing with one, get the other one on the field. It goes right by the feet of Cardona.
Great work there from the Lions as they stay fighting. Commit the foul right there, but that's an okay. That's just an aggression foul.
Thought it was kind of mutual there.
Yeah.
I thought both of them were kind of, I guess you do have to make the call.
I've seen a lot more not get called today, as now the 10-yard rule seems to be enforced.
We'll see a ball played in the box by Union. And ball still in play, hitting off the foot of a Union College player.
And we're going to get an offsides
Okay,
call.
offsides. And we'll get the foul there by Ghana Hilton. Ryan Fair up the field by the head of Sylvester there in that center back spot. Take it you liked the win there by Gebhard.
Yes, I did.
Elizabeth Scott dancing around, has possession. We'll try to find some feet. It'll be for Miller.
Good job by the keeper there, getting out off her line.
I tell you, I've been very impressed by Asanto. I feel like her timing on a lot of these has been next to perfect.
Yeah, you're just hoping you get one of those that you kind of catch her. Because that's, if you get your foot on that ball, you get it around her, that's a wide open net. As once again, Bryan looking to attack. As they're going to win the throw in there.
You can kind of see in the background the men's team coming down. Oh, looks like we might have the ball is going to go a little too wide for the chance.
Yeah, the Union defender able to get her head just barely on it right there. So they're going to look to play this ball out wide. Find the feet of the Union winger. Plays it back into the middle. Oh,
Decent
good
chance.
defense right there.
Yeah. Crowd up by the Lady Lions. Cecilia Mize with possession.
Oh, good
See if
flip on.
one of them can win it.
Good step in right there from Alexis Schweitzer from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hey.
Speaking of Las Vegas, did you see them blow that building up?
What building?
Ooh, not sure on that call. I did not.
We'll have a substitution. I think there was some pushing there after the fact.
Yeah, I never saw us actually touch the ball. And normally that call should be made by the assistant referee on the line.
Yeah.
She never asked for help. And now we're going to get the sub as
That is Madison Parker subbing out. Lindy Arsenal with the throw in up the line, close to us up here in the gantry. Ruth Fish immediately getting feet on the ball. Ball still in play. I missed the call.
Yeah,
it's right in front of us, and I missed
yeah,
it.
Ooh.
And it just took a shot right
She
in front of us.
did. She's been all over the field. She's had a great game. And she gets right back into it. Love to see that.
A little errant touch off the head from Kaylee Ridley. See if Fair can do anything with it. Dangerous position now for the Lady Lions. Looks like they've slid most of their formation back, though.
Little nutmeg action there.
Oh, we'll actually get a shot right now. Fair will cover it. And Pankratz will get the hands on that one. About 29 minutes left in regulation here.
Oh, good punt right there. Yeah, back to the Vegas. So, you know, the A's are moving to Vegas, and one of the old hotels and casinos was demolished to make room for the new stadium.
Okay.
Watched that video this morning on the news.
I've heard they likely won't have a whole lot of fans in Las Vegas. I'll be honest.
Well, it's not like they had any Oakland. So.
Well,
unless it's,
they had,
you know,
they had some, I guess. But it looks like we'll have a 1-2 up the line. Oh, just not. The foul on Miller.
I believe, no, I don't know this for fact. The highest attended Oakland A's game this year was when they protested the owner.
Yeah.
That was when the most people showed up.
Sports fans and money, not a good mix.
No. Good work right there. As Bryan able to win the throw in, and we're going to have another sub as Campbell's going to come back in for Delaney.
Would not be surprised if Delaney checks back in.
Yes.
With about, I'd say probably 11. Maybe a little sooner, depending on the score.
I was thinking 15 to 10, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And that's kind of sticking to Coach Tom's substitution pattern that he prefers to do in the second half. Tell you we talked about Miller. Another active member today has been Ryan Fair. She's really been
Yes.
challenged over there. Seems like she's gotten to most everything that's been thrown her way.
And Haley Brown over here
Mhm.
on that left side. She's away from us this half. She was right in front of us most of the first half.
Oh, man, shot to the face by Ridley. Kind of ducks out of the way of the second attempt. Kind of had a target on her left side of her face there. Looks to be okay.
She's a tough one. I believe that was that Ridley?
Yep. Kaylee Ridley, number 4.
They make them tough in Athens, Tennessee, so.
Oh, man. We'll see a clearance there by Isanto.
And they're going to, once again, I don't understand. And we're going to get a foul. Union's going to have a free kick right at the midfield line as they're going to play this in.
Oh, boy, ball took some awkward bounces there. Lindy Arsenal will clear. Hannah Miller will put it up the field. The goalie's got to stay back. Let's see if Schweitzer can get it out. She does, and does a really nice job of it as well. Yeah, we'll finally see a foul and a yellow given. And I'm missing the number. I think it's Liz. She's still down.
Yeah,
She took a big
Liz,
hit.
Yeah. Waiting to see if the trainer is going to be brought onto the pitch. That was a reckless tackle there.
Yeah, that was dangerous. That was just that was almost a blindside block.
Yeah.
In American football, that is. Just glad to see Liz is okay and up.
Yeah, didn't quite catch you. The yellow card was on there.
Yeah, well, she presented the head official presented it to somebody who I didn't think it was on, but there were like 3 standing all around her. So and then after the play, or after she blew her whistle, Hannah Miller got taken down by another Union player. So I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what was going on.
As we're going to see
another yellow. That'll be on, I think that's number 6, Sanchez.
Yeah, she's kind of mocking the ref there by marking off the 10 yards that the ref kept moving.
Oh, boy, here it comes.
And
another
yellow.
Given to Union.
And there's
a red card. Holy.
That really changes the dynamic of this
11
game.
v 10. They need to get some of those girls out of there. Their whole team's going to go sit down. I've not seen that before.
I have experienced that in basketball.
Yeah, the quick text.
Yeah, you know, I was an assistant coach one time, and my head coach got 2 technicals with no time coming off the clock. So, as it looks like, that is going to be Rosalinda Sanchez
get the
sent off.
Yeah, that was the one that went and marked off the 10 yards.
Yes.
(11 v 10), 20, and the whole time the clock was stopped because of the initial yellow card.
Yeah,
so
this has been a little bit of time, and now they're going to have to ask her to leave.
a little bit of time. So, I mean, so the red that I saw at Johnson, she had to completely
Yeah,
walk
so
off the grounds. Like,
yes,
it's not, you can't be on the bench.
that's what we're waiting for here.
Yeah.
She's taking her cleats off, and she's going to have to go to the bus. And, you know, she's not going to get in a hurry.
No, yeah. I don't think she'll be doing any favors for anybody. So, interesting turn of events, Josh. We'll shift our focus over the last
Yeah, this is really going to change
3-4
the
minutes.
last 25 minutes of this game.
Yeah. Talk about kind of a now we'll see. Is this an official timeout?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what we got going on here. You see some mouthing still going on.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, we'll see 11v10 action for the rest of the second half.
Big 25 minutes for the Lions here.
At least get the draw.
Yeah,
you got to pull out the draw.
You know, it's not crazy to think because you know you watch the game. We've been the better team.
Yeah,
we have not put the balls in the goal, but
right.
The battles, especially the aerial ones, we've gotten our heads on a lot of balls. So, but the big thing here for Bryan is they've really got to keep their emotion under control because for the next probably 5 minutes when we actually do resume play here, you know, the ref's going to put her foot down.
Yeah,
and let everybody know she's in charge.
Right. Yeah. Now both teams are on the bad side. So
yeah.
It's
so just you know, emotion in check, especially these players I don't have on hand who's already on a yellow. But
I would I would guess that the foul was committed by Sylvester because I think that was who was talking to her after. I would think that the first yellow was given to Sanchez, who's gone, and then the second yellow was given out to Cardona.
No, I think Cardona got the first yellow for the foul. And then Sanchez got a yellow for dissent.
Right.
And then another immediate yellow for dissent.
And I think so it would have been the furthest player from us standing in their wall that would have gotten
it was the middle player.
That was Sanchez.
Yeah, she got both yellows for dissent.
And then there was one additional one.
Okay, I did not see the third yellow.
Yeah, because it came out. There was one yellow, boom, pulled another yellow out, and then she waited a moment and then pulled another yellow out. And then
no, that was the red.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, after the red was another. Yeah, I did not see that. I was kind of watching the benches to kind of see if there was going to be any action here.
Miller will throw one into the box as we resume play. Santo will put that to bed. Look at this, Josh. I mean, first day we do women's.
Yeah.
We get
a lot of action.
Yeah. Del Pest showing off some skill there. Miller shuts it down.
Great closing speed there.
No, Miller whiffed on the.
Yeah, she was looking to play Ruth forward here on this right side.
So get the run.
As it looks like Union's going to go to 3 at the back.
Guess that. I mean, again, Josh, I don't know too much about strategy and formations and all that good jazz, but I would think with a 2-0 lead, you probably stuff the back more.
Well, so with 3 at the back, that is kind of shoring up because you put 3 center backs in versus 2 center backs with 2 wide backs.
Yep.
So what they're going to try to do is kind of eliminate the plays you've seen where Bryan's tried to attack up the middle of the pitch.
Mhm.
So that's what they're going to try to shut down and force Bryan outside and work it in. That's kind of what you do. That's kind of the Italian way.
All right.
Is
Mentioned that before.
3 at the back. You really just try to be solid, not let anything behind you. Good play there by Ruth to get it out wide here. As
Nice looking ball here. See if Fish can get on top of it. Not sure what the best play is going to be. And that was it as we'll get the goal kick. That was excellently done by Schweitzer.
one thing that's really going to come into play here, I think, is time wasting. So obviously, if you're Union with the 2-goal lead down a person, you're going to try to milk the clock when it's running. So that's just another thing the ref's going to have to control here.
Mm-hmm. Every throw-in becomes 2 seconds slower. Every goalie maybe tries to stretch it from 6 to 8 seconds there in the box. We got about 22 minutes left. Bryan trying to eat away at that 2-0 Union advantage. Seeing a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and they force an errant pass here, so the pressure works.
Oh, up the line.
Good header by Hannah.
See if they can keep it in. It's Miller going after her own header.
Oh, kind of got her foot
Yeah,
stuck in the
got
ground
it stuck
there.
on. Yeah, there are some low spots over there on that side of the field specifically. Looks like she's all right.
And we have had a lot of rain here. I know not like some of our friends that we want to keep in mind in the North Carolina area and right now in that Tampa region.
Looks like we'll see some starters checking back in for Union.
As we're going to see Urinchi. Looks like Bentley.
Oh, wow. Pretty good effort there from number 23, Cardona. Pankratz will control the ball for the moment. She'll attempt to launch it towards the middle of the field. There's Campbell Brown winning the ball with some class. She tries to get it. Scott can't do it.
Looks like Campbell and Reyes as well. Going to check in here. So we see 4 subs coming in for Union.
Likely who they're going to ride the rest of this 20-26 out with. Might see, based on goal scoring, we might see a few other adjustments. But with a mass substitution like this, I would expect this is probably who they want on the pitch. Actually, they've got some starters coming out, now that I say that. Number 23, Cardona.
Not a big squad here from the Union. I noticed that, not a lot of subs. So probably feel comfortable with anybody they have in the game.
They would probably tell you quality over quantity.
Yes.
On the Bulldog side. And with the 2-0 advantage, hey, can't argue with them.
Nope.
Urinchi back in the game, making her impact felt immediately. And good save there from Pankratz. Had to get off the ground just a little bit.
Yeah, Brown with a good strike there. Or Campbell, I'm sorry.
Fair will launch it off the shoulder of Urinchi, controlled by Fish. She'll go up the field. Elizabeth Scott is dogging it. Oh, actually gets it straight to Miller.
Not able to control that. She was looking to catch the keeper out off the errant pass.
Good idea. It's a tough
Great
strike.
Idea.
It's a very tough strike. As the key, where Hannah was aimed, I think, is where you'd want to put that ball near side, high on that post. That keeper wouldn't have been able to get to it with an on-target shot.
No.
Oh, wow, Union's got a run here. Campbell is all alone. Nobody back to stop her. She'll cross it. Urinchi goes for it. That is a bullet dodged for the Lady Lions. That was well executed by Union Commonwealth.
Great work by the Lions. As you hear I don't know if you can hear it on the broadcast.
He's pretty
Coach
close
Tom's
to us.
being very encouraging to his team. As we see, it looks like Delaney back in. Good long throw.
Yep.
Once again played out, so we'll just move a little further up the field. As we're going to get a handball here.
This could be a big free kick. 17 minutes left. Got to make the most of every opportunity in decent enough position.
You'd love to get that first goal here soon, so you have about 15 minutes to try to get the equalizer or maybe even go ahead. Great ball in.
Yeah, Liz Scott gets a head on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, Santo has just been all over the box today. Props to her. She has been
not the tallest keeper.
No.
But has really played well.
She's been very formidable back there. It feels like on a lot of things. Neither keeper today having to make too difficult of saves, I would say. They haven't, side to side at least, but as far as up in the air, Santo's done a good job of covering.
Would you understand why Bryan is trying to do what they're doing? Because you see the shorter keeper and you think, oh, well, let's see if we can get some right below that top bar. So we've got a good little duel going on over there that the Lady Lions are able to win. And they're going to play this to Ruth, who knocks it forward. Can Hannah get on the end of it? No.
See a big boot up the field. Fair will meet it.
No one able to win that second ball. As now Union is going to look to kick it up the pitch, and Campbell on the end of it again. Great work by the Lady Lions. We are going to get a foul.
Yeah.
Right there in front of the corner flag.
Nice job there by Campbell. Just put her body between Fair and the ball. Fair knowing she has to win it. And unfortunately, it'll go be a foul against the Lady Lions. Oh, we're getting, official yardage now. He's stepping off the 10 yards for him.
Yeah, that's kind of been a theme today, so don't blame the assistant referee there.
No, definitely. Good way to just make it clear.
Yeah. You see now they use the, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's some sort of foam spray that the referees these days, we're going to get a high foot there.
Yeah.
So they'll kind of spray off where the ball is. They'll mark off the 10 yards and line it off. That actually started in MLS and has made its way through European soccer.
Who says we don't? Who says we don't know anything about football?
Yeah. Well, Coach Tom. So
yeah.
he would say
yeah,
that.
He'd disagree, but oh well. Ridley takes a stumble there, able to collect herself and find Mize. Right now, Union is still in pressure mode, which...
And it's going to pay off.
Yeah, Urinchi is going to get a foot on the ball. And right now, she's looking for her best option. She plays a good ball through, just a little long. Pankrat's able to get on it.
Yeah, great anticipation there.
Oh, Ruth Fish off the errant touch.
And I think that's going to be a Bryan throw-in.
Should be, yep.
And it is, and
Good
we're going to get it
call.
back in quick.
Good call there.
Hannah Miller on the ball.
Miller able to get it to Campbell Brown. Right now, Union just kind of putting anything that gets up the field in a box. They're really tightening their grip with multiple defenders around everything.
Yes, another throw in here for the Lions.
Ball gets through. Brown takes the shot over the bar.
We're inside of 13 minutes. Last quarter of an hour, very important here for the Lions.
Yeah, I was guessing we'd see a substitution around 11. It looks like it's going to be Macy Moore coming back in. Looks like Haley Brown has got the run up the left side. She'll look to cross. Clean tackle.
As we're going to get a corner here.
Haley Brown is down, unfortunately. It was a clean tackle. She got caught in a bad spot.
Good effort there from the Union defender. Haley's going to pop herself back up.
Corner kick, a big chance for the Lady Lions to put one on the board here. 12 minutes left in the match. It'll be Ruth Fish taking the corner kick. You see Kaylee Ridley kind of on the outside. She scored 2 exactly like this year. See what she can do here. Fish kicks the ball. It looks like it's going near post. The ball still in play. Delaney Gebhardt. It'll be Cecilia Mize once again over the bar.
Good work there on the set piece, though, from the Lions. Knowing where their players are to get that ball back to them.
You hear Coach Tom telling them to basically to get up. Everybody's up right now.
Keep applying that pressure. The numbers tell you when they play that ball long, we have a higher chance of winning the possession that way. So let's force that. As once again, the keeper taking her time.
Cecilia Mize able to get a foot on that one. Ball popped in the air. It looks like Campbell Brown will get a foot on it. She'll cross it for Miller. No offsides called, so another legit chance for the Lady Lions there. Unable to put that one away.
You see the keeper bringing the ball to the far side.
And I think the referee is peeking at that time up there. I mean, that was 6 seconds right there. That was probably a total of 12 by the time that ball left the.
For my clock, by the time she got her hands on the ball, was 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Which, hey, if the referee's going to allow you, that's a smart play right there. Hannah Miller ran over in the box after she had gotten the shot off.
My time was based on when she put the ball down. So she had 18 seconds and then 12 additional seconds. And gets it off timely this time. Oh, good ball. Yeah. Elizabeth Scott has the chance. No foul called. She was absolutely pulled down in the box. Lady Lions still on the attack. It's still in their third. Haley Brown. Just another bad break and a series of them here today. It's like Campbell Brown will have the chance to play this to Lindy Arsenal. It'll be up the right side. Urinchi is giving chase.
And able to keep it in play there. Great play by Urinchi.
Looks like she'll play the through ball. Campbell up the left side. Ryan Fair attempting to knock her off. Campbell into the arms of Pankratz. Nice job there by Ryan Fair to get back in that play.
Yeah,
and
really
force
just
that.
Shepherd that ball to the goalkeeper.
It looks like Bryan's going to have the numbers once again. Campbell Brown with it in the midfield. She'll play the ball up the line for Ruth Fish. Ruth Fish going to have to do a cross. She'll cross, and it'll be behind the goal. And Ruth looks like she has kicked her last cross for the day as Macy Moore subs in. As time is momentarily stopped anyways.
And now it has started back again as you see the keeper taking her time, and now the referee is going to stop the clock again.
And now the time will resume once again. Goalkeeper on it. And Campbell Brown, good header. Let's see if Moore can keep it in bounds. She will. Nice play there from Union. Up the line. Ridley will meet it off the foot of Urinchi. 8 minutes left in the ball game now. Lady Lions attempting to get it up the line. Oh, good bounce, gets it to Miller. Miller will swing it for Gebhard. That's got to be something.
And they're going to call that on Macy.
It was clear to me up here that she got kind of ring around the rosy there, but
yeah,
we'll keep it moving. Yeah, there it is, and we're gonna get a card now. Get the yellow card. Foul committed by Macy Moore. Jennifer Reyes on the receiving end.
.7 minutes and 22 seconds left on the clock here for the Lady Lions. As we see 11 v 10 here.
Union's done a good job. They've covered well. They've kind of executed perfectly with 10 players, to be honest with you. Laney gonna meet it. Nice little 1-2 up the line there. Delaney Gebhard still in possession of it. Looks like she'll swing it far or near side for Campbell Brown. She'll play the ball up to Macy Moore. Looks like we might have another crossing opportunity. Macy Moore gets taken out.
That's got to be a card. You leave your feet.
Yeah, I don't get that. But you'll take the the free kick.
The foul. We'll take the free kick.
And the clock will be momentarily stopped while the ball is fetched. 6:28 left on the clock. Looks like we'll see it resumed now. And Ridley attempting to swing another cross in the box for Bryan. It's a little high. The header by Macy Moore is covered by Asanto. Just a brick wall there.
Yeah, once again.
Oh, this might be a counterattack chance. I don't know. Lindy
no,
shuts it down. She's going to have to go after it. She does a good job at slowing him down.
Got just enough on it for teammates to cover behind her to clear it only as far as the Union midfield. Oh, great step in right there.
Campbell Brown will play the ball. It looks like Macy Moore might have a run on it. She does.
And she gets barreled over. And
we have an offsides call, a clear offsides call over here.
He's called a foul. He has called a foul. So he calls a foul
yeah.
on Moore there.
For walking?
Not sure.
Ryan gets the throw, and the goal chance is wiped off the board.
Oh, look at Coach Tom going back to his keeper days there.
The hop shown off by the big man. Campbell Brown with the ball. She'll play it to Delaney Gebhard. Back to Campbell Brown. She'll just launch when the ball's still in play. Macy Moore going after it. Liz Scott going after it. And a wild sequence. Just nets no dice for anybody there as Delaney Gebhard once again gets it to Brown. This one is wide right. .415 on the board now.
So another about 15 seconds used up by the keeper.
Anna Miller wins that one in the air after Moore wins it. Campbell Brown trying to play it back to Moore. We'll see it go to Ridley.
Oh, good ball by Ridley.
Way to win that touch from Gebhard. Gebhard up the middle of the field. Leaks it for Brown. Ball going to be played way up the line now for Lindy Arsenault. Looks like we'll get the cross. Arsenault, the cross. The chance by Haley Brown.
Just
Can't get the foot
boot,
on it.
Just
yeah.
under the boot.
Get the foul unfair, using a little bit too much body there. Feels like a fair foul.
So once again, Union in no hurry to take the free kick. As we're going to get another clock stoppage there, wasting too much time.
Referee just choosing to address it that way. Clock is still not starting.
We're going to get a high boot there.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll get a yellow. You got to bring out the yellow there.
I mean, it was incidental. It wasn't on purpose.
Yeah,
there was nothing
not.
malicious about it. It just it's part of the game.
See, Urinchi was going to check on her there.
Yeah.
Looks like Lindy's okay. It's a good sign.
As it looks like Ruth Fish is going to check back in here at some point.
Kaylee Ridley will play a beautiful ball over the top, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It looked really good. It was high in the air.
Oh, good header by Moore back.
There's a race for the ball. Santo gets there again.
So she gets it at 2:49.
Santo has anchored everything for this Union Commonwealth team.
So she's had the ball for nearly 10 seconds there. She got it at 2:49, played it at 2:30, so 19 seconds. They're really doing a good job of that stalling.
Yeah, they're doing great.
You know,
they're allowed to do it. They're being allowed to do it. They should do it.
Yeah, you do it until the referee gives out a card.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
then at that point, you kind of get back on it. But as long as no cards are being out, you just got to keep doing it.
And time getting real low here for the Lady Lions. 2 minutes exactly left on the clock. 2-0 Union advantage. Crazier things have happened. Time slipping away. Union still in attack position. Ryan Fair is going after the ball by herself. Haley Brown eventually comes out of there. We'll see the foul on Union.
So they look to take it quick. And she's going to play it up the field.
Another good ball. Hannah Miller.
Another good header.
That one up. Oh, it's in. Wow, that was dangerous as Moore had a beat on that ball. It's back in Union Commonwealth hands.
Not for long.
Kaylee Ridley goes up the field. She's trying to pick her spot. Shepard wins that one just outright. Campbell Brown battling her. Kaylee Ridley going to launch. Oh, man. Two Bryan players collide. They both look to be okay.
I believe what's interesting here is I believe that Zoe Shepard is the one on the yellow for Union.
She got that in the first half.
Yeah.
And barring any spectacular heroics by the Lady Lions, got about 40 seconds left. They'll just run out of time.
Well-fought game from the Lions.
I'd be very interested to see the stats of this one. I would guess more shots coming from the Lady Lions, probably more shots on target as well. But that's why you play the game.
Yeah.
There are no pictures on the scorecard. 20 seconds now as Haley Brown will launch a throw in over the top. Liz Scott with the ball. And she'll take, it'll go for Union Commonwealth. And that kind of stamps it, as I would guess you won't even see a throw-in attempted here, and if you do, it'll just be far, far away. Union Commonwealth coming to Dayton, Tennessee, taking down the Lady Lions 2-0 on their home turf. And I believe Bryan drops to 2-8-1 in conference after this. And up next will be the men as they fight for top of the conference. Of course, Jordan Day, Josh Muncie.
Yeah,
our very own.
You may have to start it. I know baseball's having a little 10-inning game here today.
Yeah.
So,
well, we'll see how that shakes out. But viewers, if you do tune in for that, you're in for a real treat. You're in for two legit soccer fans going at it, and I might go back and listen to it. I'll be honest with you. I'll try to pick up some tips and tricks. For myself, Josh Muncie, Chris Alford, Chase Green, Camille Holly, Jeremy Deal, and all the coaches that go into making Bryan Athletics what it is. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Bryan Lions Live.